Solo Leveling Season 2 makes a major change to the story. The first season of the Solo Leveling anime was immensely successful and brought forth a phenomenon that has taken over a lot of the discourse this winter 2025 anime season, with the sequel to the anime airing on January 4th, almost a whole month after the film compilation of Season 1, with the first 2 episodes of the second season. Hit US theaters on December 6, 2024, even within this taste of the season to come, a number of changes were made to the solo leveling narrative that may have major ramifications for the overall experience of the anime, especially when compared to the manhwa. Here are some of the biggest changes made in Solo Leveling Season 2 arise from the Shadow Dash. What has changed the most for Solo Leveling when it comes to its adaptation from manhwa into anime is the story pacing, which has increased in the anime in order to get to major story beats faster. While it has been done in a way that retains much of the core developments, the change in pacing has also had a big impact on the personality of the series. Readers of the manhwa will recall even more moments of comedy, brevity, or silliness throughout the story, but the anime has taken up a more serious tone in lieu of the shift in focus on Sung Jinwoo's personality. The pacing has only gotten faster with Solo Leveling Season 2 arise from the Shadow Dash, in which the first 2 episodes adapted about 10 chapters worth of content. To put that into perspective, the entirety of the first season of Solo Leveling adapted around 45 chapters worth. The anime also addresses the horrors taking place on Jeju Island much earlier than the manhwa does, identifying the upcoming Jeju Island raid arc as one of the series' most pivotal moments. As for tone, as mentioned previously, the manhwa featured more humor to offset the darker, violent moments littered across the narrative, an aspect that is missing somewhat in the anime, especially as Jinwoo has gotten stronger. Most fans watching the anime will notice subtle differences in the personality of the series' main man, Sung Jinwoo. While both iterations of the character are spurred on by the same motivations and experienced the same traumatic events, there's a lot more grappling with his fleeting humanity in the anime version. The big difference, while there haven't been complete disconnections from the story beats fans have seen in the manhwa, or the web novel, the direction being taken with the Solo Leveling anime is one that has been leading it into becoming a vastly different experience to the original, beyond the simple differences in medium. In the anime, we're being told the story of an individual grappling with some of the major changes to his life and personality that have been brought forth by the system, which affects only him and thus isolates him from other people. This isolation is further confirmed during the Red Gate arc, when the ice elf Barca identifies Jinwoo as something other than human, which he then unwillingly confirms by killing and extracting the shadow of another human being. The thing that may have a bigger impact than people realize is how much more screen time the anime is willing to give to characters who aren't Sung Jinwoo, time that will have to be cut from something else to make space for it in the narrative. It is driven a lot more by the characters and their relationships than the manhwa, and this added focus has also changed how the series interacts with the narrative arcs, leading to altered pacing. Despite these aspects clearly shifting his personality, the Sung Jinwoo of the Solo Leveling anime is one who faces more internal struggle when it comes to his situation, while featuring less personality from the series itself. While the manhwa gives us a lot of heart and humor among the violence, but a Jinwoo who is colder, more calculating, and more obsessed with his increasing strength.